Now we are going to solve VAM method or Vogel's approximation method. The question is, solve the following transportation problem using VAM method, and this is the problem. You can see the box here. This is called supply and this part is called demand. So we first have to check whether the supply equals to demand or not. 30, 40, 20 and 60. This is 150, and here 40, 60, 100 and 50, 150. So the supply is equal to demand. So now we can solve this problem using VAM method. So what we have to do, first we will check the minimum value at the first row. Here the minimum value is 2 and the greater value than 2 is 4. So the difference between 2 and 4 is 2. Like this, in the second row the minimum value is 1 and more than 1 value is 3. So the difference between these two values is 2. Here minimum value is 2 and greater value than 2 is 3. So the difference is 1. Now in this first column the minimum value is 2 and the greater value than 2 is 3, that is 1. The difference is 1. In the second column minimum value is 1 and the greater value than 1 is 3. So the difference is 2. Here the minimum value is 2 and there we can see that there is also one similar value here 2. So this is the minimum value and there is another same value here. So the difference is 0 here. So now we got the differences here. This is called penalty. We get the penalty values here and here, row wise and column wise. So now we have to find what is the maximum value in the penalty. So we can see that there are two similar values in the penalty and also there is one similar value, that is 2 here. We will take the first row value, that is 2. So after finding this value, now we have to check in this first row whether what is the minimum value, and the minimum value is 2 here. So we will select this box and here in this box we will write the minimum value of supply from supply or demand. So the value of supply is 30 where the value of demand is 60. So we will take 30. So as we got 30, so this 30 will be cancelled and from this 60 we will subtract 30 and the value will remain 30. So this value is 0 now. As this value is 0, so the total row will get cancelled. And then again we have to check the penalty values. So there is no values, then we don't have to write any value here. At the next row, the second row, we can see the difference between the least value and the greater value is 2, and here the difference between 2 and 3 is 1, the least value and greater than the least value. And sorry, in the previous penalty part I didn't uh, write the penalty value here. I didn't check this row, sorry for that. So here the difference is 2. 2 is the least value and greater value is 3, so the difference will be 1. So this part will not make any changes in this sum, so this is going right now. So again the penalty value is 1 here, as the minimum value is 2 and the greater value than 2 is 3, so difference between 2 and 3 is 1. Like this we will check the columns. So the difference between 2 and 3 is 1, difference between 3 and 1 is 2, and the 3 and 2 is 1. So again we have to find the highest penalty value. So this is, the 2 is highest here, and in the columns section the 2 is highest. We will take the rows, we will take the value from the row part, and in this row we will again check the minimum value, that is 1 here. So we will select the box, and the row wise the value is 40 and column wise the value is 50. We will take the minimum value. 40 is the minimum, so we will write here 40, and the 40 will get cancelled, and we have to subtract 40 from 50, and 10 will remain here. So as this value is 0, so the entire row we have to cancel. Then again we have to find the penalty. So this and this rows values are 0, so we don't have to calculate the value from these two rows, we will calculate the value from the remaining rows. So we will find the minimum value is 2 here, 2 and 3, the difference is 1. Here 2 is minimum and greater is 3, so 1 is difference. From 3 and 2 the minimum the difference is 1. From 3 and 6 the difference is 3. From 2 and 7 the difference is 5. So what is the maximum penalty here? In the row section there is 2 ones, and here 3 1 3 5. The highest penalty value is 5. So we will check this column first, and in this column the minimum value is 2, so we will choose this box, and here we have to write the values. So 30 here we can see, and here the 20. Minimum value is 20, then 20 is lower than 20 is lesser than 30, so we will write 20 here, and this 20 will get cancelled, the remaining value will be 0, and 30 minus 20 is 10. So we have to cancel this row, as the value of this row is 0. So now we got only one row left here. So So we don't have to calculate the penalty value as there is no option. So we will choose the lowest value here, that is 2, and we will select 2, and here we can see the value is 40, here the value is 60. We will choose the lesser value, that is 40, and the 40 will be cancelled, the value will be remaining 0. So this get cancelled, this column get cancelled, and the value of 60 will be 60 minus 40 is 20. After that, the lower value is 3 and 7, in between 3 and 7 is 3. So we will select this row, this column, and the lesser value is between 10 and 20. Sorry, yes, the lesser value between 10 and 20 is 10. So we will write here 10, and this 10 we have to cancel this 10, and the remaining value will be 0, and this column will have to cancel, and the last column is 7, and the value we can see here 10, and sorry, I forgot to minus 20, 10 from 20, as we got 10 here, then we have to we cancel 10 and the value was 0. Also we have to cancel subtract 10 from 20 and the value will be 10 remaining. So now the last value here I've selected this box, and the value is 10, and also the value is 10 here. So I will write 10, and this both 10 I have to cancel, and this column also be cancelled. So as we got our all of the values here, so now we have to calculate the total value, that is 30 into 2 plus, then we got 40 here, 40 into 1 plus, then we got 20 into 2, the value here 2, so we have to multiply 2 into 20. Here 40 into 2 plus 40 into 2 plus 10 into 3, then 10 into 7. So the total price 60 plus 40 plus 40 plus 80 plus 30 plus 70 equals to, this is 100, this is 100, and 200, 320. So the total value is 320. Thank you for watching this video.